squeeze out of it. But after a while of searching, Andrew found something that would forever change the way students play Sword Dash 2. This was method 3, the easiest and fastest humanly possible strategy, the balancing function. Alright, like I mentioned before, Mario cannot naturally move past the 112 pixels to the right side of the screen. This is a ROM hack of Super Mario Bros. That displays how many pixels you are from the left side in the upper right corner where the time usually is. See, it's locked at 112 pixels. But check this out. If you run right in front of a wall, tap left, turn around, and then jump while brushing up against the top of it, this number moves forward quite a bit, meaning that Mario has moved forward that many pixels. You usually get Mario to move forward somewhere between 7 and 10 pixels from doing backwards bumps like this. And once again, you need it to be 20 pixels farther to the right for the roll to work at all. And the more
This is my first. Okay. Guys, I told you my friend
code. Exposition 132, you can go down the first pixel of the pipe. If you manage to go to exposition 133, you can go down the first or second pixel, and so on. Since it was very difficult to immediately stop on the first pixel or the first pixels, Andrew wanted to give
I did not know that I would come out. I told you my friend code on the Switch, but now I'm going to tell you my friend code on the DS.
Letting it stop basically anywhere on the pixel. The puzzle that Andrew G then had to figure out was where to
Hello, who's on?
Look at how long the stage itself is. You wouldn't think there's 20 different stages to each world. But some jump locations gave smaller bumps than others. Some involved waiting for the bottom edge to move, and some were impossible to get if you didn't have space. This was the first
It's hard to see your. Let me see your phone for a minute. Here. Here.
and then the same 3 pipe jumps as before. But finally, a year later,
Ha 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 ha. You.
and ultimately ended up saving one frame over the previous 3 levels. Oh yeah, you might not know what a frame is. Because of the runner's called frame rule, frame reviews are gained time in increments of 21 frames, or approximately 0.35 seconds, in Super Mario Bros. In every level of Super Mario 64. This is because at the end of every level, the game only checks for completion every 21 frames instead of every frame.
What?
If you recall from before, you need to get exposition 132 from exposition 112 for the wrong work to work. Those 20 pixels were possible to obtain from 2 bumps, since you get between 7 and 10 pixels from each backwards bump that you do. So if you got 10 pixels from each one, then you could be exactly on exposition 132, stop on the first pixel of the pipe, go down it, and be taken to the warp zone. Doing only 2 bumps instead of 3 would save another frame roll over the old 3 bump method. Andrew figured out that the 2 bumps that gave you the greatest chance of getting 10 pixels each were right here. You could sort of control how many pixels you got from each bump, but not reliably. It was so precise that getting 10 pixels was essentially just luck. On average, you'd get the 20 pixels you needed maybe 1 in every 4 tries. But that was just the beginning. If you happened to make it to Exposition 132, you then had to stop on the first pixel of the pipe and go down it. If you stopped even a pixel too soon, you couldn't go down the pipe. And if you're a pixel too late, you would go down to the coin cache instead of to the warp zone. Believe me when I say that doing this was ridiculously hard. But doing this combined with needing 10 pixels from each of your 2 bumps? Nearly impossible. And to illustrate just how difficult I'm talking about, I'm going to refer to a video from a guy named Patrick Lemieux. Lemieux took a stream of hundreds of world record attempts from Andrew G and overlaid them on top of each other. Lemieux simply removed that word from the overlay. For the first 3 levels, hundreds of Andrew G's were tied with each other to the frame. Those same Andrew G's entered 4-2 to attempt past 4-2. And out of all those hundreds, just 1 made it to the warp zone on fast 4-2 pace. Whenever a run happened to make it past 4-2, Andrew fell silent. The voices of the 100 Andrews...
Well, I guess we could return it.
These fast 4-2 attempts continued for months, and eventually years. Andrew G lost at least 95% of his speedruns that made it to 4-2 because he needed to save a third of a second. Eventually, runners stopped trying to pass 4-2 because other, easier time saves were found in other levels. But by 2016, the world record got back to the point where the fast 4-2 frame rule needed to be saved for a good chance at the world record. But runners...
Give me your phone!
It was stupidly hard and largely out of your control. Derby and Cosmic 12, Andrew G, none of these guys really wanted to do fast 4-2 anymore. Was there anything else they could squeeze out of such a small stage? Remember before I mentioned that Rear Window 111 helped Andrew discover the best 3-bump method of fast 4-2? Well, it turns out, back in 2011, Rear Window also discovered something else. Several pixels. Runners didn't look into this trick anymore back in 2011, however, because it didn't actually push you enough pixels ahead to get the 20 pixels needed, only about 17, and the inputs that Rear Window was doing
on the 3DS and 3DS XL. So first of all, if you are new to the Nintendo console, you're going to need to go through a few different things before you can start adding people. So one of the things you're going to need to do is you're going to need to head over to System Settings. So I'll just show you the symbol for that on the bottom screen. You can see it bordered with green there. That's where you need to head over to. And you're going to want to set up your internet connection. Now I'm not going to go through that on this video because there is on-screen instructions that will appear for you, so you just need to follow through with that. And then you need to check your internet.
Why I ask of you, isn't you somewhere? Nintendo has always placed tremendous importance on their handheld division, which is something other major companies like Sony have never really done.
From the days of the Game Boy to the modern 3DS lineup, Nintendo has constantly pushed the envelope and created some amazing machines. With the recent release of the new Nintendo 2DS XL, gamers around the world are talking about the 2DS lineup again. Well, look no further because we've created a list of 10 facts you didn't know about the Nintendo 2DS. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our content and ring that bell to become part of our notification squad so you never miss a video. The 2DS only has one screen. One look at the 2DS and you immediately see the difference between it and the 3DS. The 2DS is not the typical clamshell design we've seen with every DS system since the original was released in 2004. The 2DS has a slate design and cannot be folded up like its 3DS brothers. We'll get deeper into this later in the video, but right now we'll be focusing on something that may have flown under the radar. What many gamers don't realize is underneath the surface, the 2DS is also very different than your 3DS in the fact that it only has one screen. You're probably thinking to yourself, the DS in 2DS stands for dual screen, so how can there only be one screen? Well, the 2DS has one giant screen that's split into two by a piece of plastic. Seriously, the screen is huge and even gives tablets a run for their money. This was done by Nintendo to reduce costs. Nintendo definitely kept their word as the 2DS is currently priced at a lowly $80. That's very inexpensive, and it's no surprise the 2DS is selling very well because of it. It might not be the nicest looking handheld console, but it's the best version of all. The 2DS XL is just as powerful as the 3DS XL. In 2014, Nintendo released a bigger and better version of the 2DS, rightfully called the 2DS XL. The 2DS XL is a very impressive little machine with the exact same screen sizes as the 3DS XL. Honestly, who doesn't love big screens? Devices have been trending towards larger and larger screens throughout the years, and Nintendo's handheld division is no exception. If you thought Nintendo would just increase the screen size, you'd be wrong. They knew if they wanted their new 2DS XL to sell well, they had to go big or go home. Nintendo's pretty much lived with this mentality since day one, which is why they made the 2DS XL just as powerful as the 3DS XL. They both sport the same processor, meaning games will run just as smoothly on
Dragon Killer. I'm saying that I really need friends on this game, and this is what I'm playing right now, The Legends of Chocolate Heroes. If any of you have this game or something else, please comment down below. And the link in the description will have Anthony's main to subscribe to him. And now my friend code is 4614 2160 32.
Hey guys, Nintendo here. You guys asked for it, and here it is. Today we are headed back into the glitchy, poorly translated world of bootleg game consoles. Last time I showed off a few of my handheld bootleg systems from my collection, but today we've got a bit more variety. All in all, we've got 6 more systems to get through in today's video, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first up is the MGP Slim Station. Now, I bought this because at first glance, I thought it might be a rarely seen Sega Genesis or Sega Master System clone for pretty obvious reasons. It looks just like a stylized version of Sonic the Hedgehog. I chose the red model for myself, but they do also sell this unit in blue. So you can imagine how I felt when I turned it on and found out that this console is yet another NES clone. Famiclones are, in my experience, far and away the most common type of bootleg you'll see on the market. So if you've seen one of these before, you probably know about what to expect. Hardware-wise, there are a couple things that set this guy apart. The super small design and plastic loop seem to imply that the MGP Slim Station is meant to be carried around like a keychain, and funny enough, it also comes with a built-in LED flashlight. The joystick is oddly stiff, yet mushy, not surprising, and the top of the system is where you plug in the AV cables. So let's hook it up and see what adventures await us. Now, I will say this is the only bootleg system I've seen with support for multiple languages. When you start it up, you can swap between Chinese and English menus. Of course, this doesn't change anything about the games themselves, but it is an interesting feature. Unlike the consoles we covered last time, which claimed they had, in some cases, upwards of 1 million built-in titles, the MGP Slim Station claims to have just 89, much more believable in comparison. So, what's the first game on this new list? Oh no, not again. I don't know exactly why, but whoever's making these knockoff systems must be really excited about Angry Birds. This awful homebrew game is making its way onto every one of these things. Thankfully, this seems to be a bit of an outlier for this console. Most of the games on here are just normal unlicensed NES games like Super Mario Bros. And other assorted classics, with a few exceptions such as, Donkey Kong? Oh geez, what happened to you, DK? That smile is terrifying. Ugh. There's also a hack of Adventure Island called Hellfire. Not sure what the story is there. And capping off the list of games is Fast Bros. I assume they meant to write Fast Bros, as this is a variation of Super Mario Bros., but I've got to say it's one of the laziest attempts I've seen. Fast Bros is just Super Mario Bros. When the game starts at World 3. For those of us with busy schedules and less time to devote to gaming, Fast Bros is here to help by cutting up the first 2 rolls of the game, really stretching for that arbitrary game count of 89, huh? So that's about it for this one, nothing too remarkable. Next up, I'm going to cover a few of these together because the next 4 consoles are all from the same sort of line from a company known as Dream Gear. Now, unlike the others I've shown, which are generally sold direct from overseas, these systems are sold on store shelves and can actually be found at pharmacies and Walgreens. They'll have them in the kids section next to electronic toys and trading cards. Generally, bootleg game consoles are rarely found in big stores like this because there are some big legal issues with selling cheap systems running unlicensed copyrighted software. But Dream Gear has an interesting way of getting around those restrictions, which we'll take a look at shortly. First, let's take a glance at each console's hardware. First up, we've got the Dream Gear RetroPlay controller. Again, like the MGP Slim Station, this one is super tiny, and in this case, it's designed to look like a set of arcade controls. Once again, we've got an AV port up top for connecting to the TV, and as we can see on the front, this guy claims to have 200 titles built in. Moving along, the second Dream Gear plug-and-play is the My Arcade Retro Microcontroller. And aside from a visual shift, this one is almost identical to the one before it. Of course, it's been changed to resemble a more modern controller shape, but we've still got the 1 D-pad, 2 face buttons, and an AV port up top. This one is advertised as having 220 titles, just a few more than the last. Next up is the My Arcade Gamer V Portable, which is an all-in-one handheld version of the My Arcade line. Again, with an advertised 220 titles. Of course, the big difference here is that this one doesn't output to the TV, but rather has a built-in screen for on-the-go play. And finally, we have the Retro Arcade Machine X, which seems to have run with the design of the first system and developed it into a miniature upright arcade cabinet handheld. Again, this one does not connect to a television, but rather has a built-in backlit screen. Because these systems share a great deal of the same games, we'll be covering them all together. So let's take a look at what they have to offer. If you've been paying attention, you probably know what's coming. All of these systems, except for the Retro Arcade Machine, are Famiclones yet again. Now, I did some research and found that most of the games on these systems were produced by a Chinese developer known as Nice Code Software. Each system runs a library of original homebrew titles for NES, with some legally distinct ROM hacks thrown in here and there. This makes the My Arcade because, unlike most Famiclones which run a myriad of unlicensed games, these systems actually have at least somewhat original libraries. This is why they're able to be sold on store shelves in the US. Nicecode Software are responsible for many homebrews and ROM hacks we've seen across the world of bootleg consoles, including the timeless classic Magic Joni. Because nutrition sucked by the huge monsters, soar all the plants have shrimping one. This atmosphere of peace has been bestowed. The green land is becoming to wasteland, and people's lives were also threatened by monsters. Till one day a little hero called Joni has come up. He must defeat all these monsters by his magic flower. Really pulls at your heartstrings. We've also got Police Dog Lassie? A game in which the Green Goblin comes into someone's backyard and buries a ticking time bomb, some drugs, a gun, and other assorted contraband. Your goal as Lassie is to avoid the bombs and find the buried evidence. What you got there, girl? A bag of Coke? Yeah, this one's great for the kids. Let's see, we've got Pong Pong. Is that like ping pong but without a partner? Well, no, but it's got some of the most obtuse controls I've ever dealt with from an NES title. You press your right on the joystick to tilt your little bumper car thing, tank style, and try to push the blue enemies into one of the holes in each corner of the map. Kind of like an even more obnoxious version of the big bully from Super Mario 64. This guy, everybody's favorite, right? We've also got the adventures of everyone's favorite up-and-coming superhero, Through-Man. My best guess is he's called Through-Man because he flies through the air. I don't know, kind of a stretch. You play as a little kid with a jetpack shooting innocent birds out of the sky while avoiding obstacles at a breakneck pace. Let's check out Fish War. Oh, it's just Balloon Fight. This is where we're starting to see some of those derivative ROM hacks come through. There's Hit Mouse, continuing with our animal violence thing. Somebody called PETA. It's just whack-a-mole. Yeah, those definitely look like mice. Sometimes the moles are different colors, but that doesn't seem to change anything. Sometimes the mole is a green bean. Who cares? It's a video game, am I right? Also, you can literally just spin the joystick in a circle and hit everything. There's no penalty for pressing the wrong direction. I mean, there's not even a penalty for not whacking the moles. Every stage is 60 seconds long, and when time's up, it shows you your score and just moves on to the next stage, which is essentially identical. A lot of love went into this one, guys. A cult classic for sure. Here's the thrilling title, Move Box. Just an NES version of the classic stacking puzzle with 3 levels. Riveting. Then we've got Goblet Tower. It's the exact same game. Strong PJCC? Pidgeot? Oh, Strong Pill. Guess I misread the font. Looks like we've got a California Raisin pushing a pot from Zelda. Is that what's going on? Oh, it's just one of these where you gotta push the things to get the thing. But hold on, there's one problem here. Despite the fact that all these pieces look identical, as far as I can tell, you can only push the pieces required to solve the puzzle, which basically takes out any sort of challenge or strategy. So you've just got to wander around and hope something moves. Yeah, great game design, A+. Let's see, what is Jump Jump? So it's Doodle Jump, but really bad. The physics are basically non-existent. But for being featured twice in the game's title, the jumping sure feels super weird. And what is this character supposed to be? Really? It looks like some sort of Muppet with a graduation cap. What'd you get your degree in, buddy? Idiot studies? Whatever, I've played too much of this. My brain is turning to sludge. UFO race. Please select. Well, seeing as there's no select button on this controller and none of the other buttons do anything, I think you're out of luck, bud. Ah, well. Pro tip for all you fledgling game designers out there. If you want to make a game but don't want a big art budget, just say it's a space game and make your backdrops nothing but darkness. I mean, really, if it weren't for the occasional pole on either side of the track, I would have no idea that I'm supposed to be moving forward. I do want to point out here, though, it gives me great joy that they misspelled score up here in the corner as scro. Alright, next. Zero Gravity. Oh, another Balloon Fight clone. Not only that, but this one shamelessly ripped off the music and sound of the original, too. I'm sure Satoru Iwata would be so proud. And there is most certainly not zero gravity in this situation. What do you call this? I call that false advertising. Hoodle? What the heck is Hoodle? Oh, Hoodle is pinball. Got it. Looks like one of those unlicensed games fell through the cracks, Dream Gear. Next up, we've got, Rescue Cuck? Okay. Ah, it's a ROM hack of Donkey Kong Jr. I don't know what's going on here, but I can tell you I don't like it. Let's move on. Graders. They just took the Gradius logo and changed the U to an R. How sad. IQ Champion. Finally, I can put all that Rick and Morty knowledge to the test. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that your IQ was based on how well you can shoot bees. Look, my IQ is already over 2,000. Beat that, Stephen Hawking. And finally, we've got Hurry Burry. Oh, wow, that is terrifying. What is going on with the art here? Is that supposed to be like that? Is there any point in asking? The world may never know. So yeah, quite a lineup there for the Dream Gear systems, but I think you'll agree I've saved the best for last. The final bootleg game console we'll be checking out today is the Power Player Racer 2017 Super Joystick Plug-and-Play Video Game System. Yes, that is actually what this thing is called. And judging by the packaging, we are in for a treat. Not only does this one boast 76,000 games in one, but it's also apparently the most impressive TV game machine made yet. Looks like we've got some art from some modern games, including what appears to be a screen from Just Cause 3, so I'm expecting some major horsepower out of this guy. So what are we waiting for? Let's turn it on. Oh, it's a Famiclone. Fun time, 76,001. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. It looks like most of these are just the regular set of unlicensed NES games. Nothing really new, aside from a few funny spelling issues, like Wild U Man? And, what is this? Mice Love Cat? Oh, it's just Mappy. Well, you're not wrong, I guess. But what confuses me is we've also got Mappy listed with the correct title at number 73. In fact, it seems this system has less than 70 ROMs altogether, which, if you'll recall, is 1/1000th of the number advertised. Interestingly, it seems like in addition to randomizing the order of games and repeating them, they've also randomly generated a 3-letter suffix for each entry in order to make their titles unique. Pretty sneaky there, guys. You almost got me. Another thing I find interesting, like in the case of Dr. Mario, is that bootleg systems will often edit out the title screen logo as if that justifies them stealing the game for their own system. Look, we're not even trying anymore. Here we've got Slalom, misspelled as Slackum, listed 3 times on one page. Well, so much for Just Cause 3. I guess I'll have to settle for a game of Slackum. So that's about it. With this, we've covered all of the bootleg consoles in my collection, but definitely let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this episode, and I'll keep my eye out for more down the road. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please do consider subscribing to Nintendo for all sorts of cool gaming content, and make sure to share the video with any friends who might find it interesting. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, thanks again for checking out the video.
JonTron.
Black Friday approaches, and that means one thing. Grandma's out getting trampled just to get you the same old gift. Crappy video games. Oh, you got me Monopoly this year for the Nintendo 64? Well, this would have been great back in 1864. You know, when it was impressive just to not die from being 35. We all got games like this. You know the ones. Bottom of the bin. And literally bottom of the bin at the grocery store. But in this category, one genre reigns supreme. The plug-and-play games. You know, one of these. Why buy your loved ones a $50 SpongeBob game for their Wii in which you have to, put the disc in and figure out which cords plug in from the box machine into the TV, and then you gotta maybe switch it on, and who knows what else from there. When for $20, you can get them a magical device that plugs right into their TV, already has the game inside of it, and is also a toy of SpongeBob's face. That's like what? It's like 18 toys in one. Now, plug-and-play games have been around for decades, but their true rise to popularity began in the early 2000s, led by a company called Jack's Pacific. Remember, this was before downloadable content and virtual console re-releases were widespread. The most you'd see were those GBA ports of NES games, so at the time it made sense. Of course people were going to be like, you're telling me there were 10 classic Namco video games in this one small box that looks like a tiny version of the bigger box it used to be in? Well, sign me and the rest of America up. We got a couple of years for the housing crisis. Let's have some fun. So basically, what started as an innocent way to port some classic video games in a novel way spiraled into a massive business. I mean, these things were everywhere. Look at the ones I have. These two are both classic Namco games. Pretty cool, standard stuff. There's a lot of these in the Marvel superhero series. This one's on Spider-Man, I guess. Hey, Spidey, you think you could, back off a bit? You know the saying, a watched man never plays. A lot of these are just a piece. This one is Spider-Man's piece. Bombs away. This one is Fantastic Four's creepy golem penis. Okay, is this good? Is this bad? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I kind of have to do this. Oh my goodness, that's a bit barbaric, isn't it? Poor bastard. Weird, gross, ew. This is
Spider-Man points at your dick while you play. You can't make that up. That's really how they designed this. What the hell were they thinking? Deal or no deal? No deal. Scooby's really going to town on the back of the mystery machine here, and Fred's like, Scoob, no, it's a kid's show, don't. I mean, to be honest, most of the games aren't horrible. The Scooby-Doo one's pretty appealing. The graphics are nice. Even the Marvel ones aren't bad. They're basically side-scrolling beat-em-ups, although I assume anyone would get tired of these before long. But don't get me wrong. There are the bad ones, like the one where you plunder the sewer for the lizard. Forever and ever. Oh, there he is. Wonderful. Shrek Gall. I asked for this? Of course, as to be expected, any good fad comes with a fair share of bootlegs. I mean, why don't you just go after our good friend Robert Kopp over here? Oh, and of course, don't forget everyone's favorite crime-fighting alliance, Sense of Right. Everyone's here. Batman, Superman, Shrek, a car. Oh, no. What I'm saying is, it didn't take long for counterfeiters to hop on the plug-and-play gravy train. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you... Are you sitting? Game. Perfect for children with no necks. Finally, a game system for me! Digital stereo sound, high-tech control, dazzling 3D graphics, and spectacular color. And to top it off, 88 games in one. What can I say? I'm sold. Wait, hold on. 8-bit game? I thought you said with dazzling 3D graphics. Philip, make up your goddamn mind. This thing has the audacity to promote as a selling point that it comes with AV cables. Yeah, don't even get me started on the previous version. How'd you make this work? Alright, enough about the box. Let's talk about what's actually on this thing. Okay, Spider-Man. I know that. This ought to be good. Oh, it actually is kind of good. But it's just a port of the NES title. In fact, this whole thing is just NES ports with mistranslated titles. 63410? Never heard of that one. That's a real winner. Small Mario. Hey, they were right. That's the smallest Mario I've ever seen. He's so small you can't fucking see him. Yeah, but these are just ports. I'm looking for something I've never seen before. When am I going to get to the good stuff? Maybe I'll find something in the power rack, which according to the game box is the greatest game machine in the planet. Well, what are we waiting for? Get it out of there. Start digging. This one claims to have 76,000 games on it. Damn, if that's true, I'll be playing this for my entire life. Oh my God. There really are 76,000. Guess I'll order some takeout. Toy Story? Huh. Wonder what this one's like. Circus Charlie, huh? Yeah, I don't remember that from the movie. Again, this is just a bunch of mislabeled titles from the NES. I mean, there's not a single original game in here. What kind of human being does this? I mean, why'd they stop at 76,000? Why didn't they just say a million games? A billion, infinity, sky's the limit when you don't give a shit? Well, I mean, why don't we just try Super Mario? I mean, at least I know what I'm getting into. I have several questions. Mad? Me? No, I'm not mad. I mean, who's mad? How could I be mad when I bought a video game console that has Circus Charlie under 5,000 fucking different names? I'm fine! Crack this! Okay, this is it. I think this may be my final chance to find a game machine that no one has ever seen before. Luckily for us, I think I saved the best for last. A pro games player. You a games player? You want to be a pro? Then you're gonna need this, sucker. It's got prison.
Hometown makes big dreams come true. We're ready to find the perfect house for y'all.
And a lot of love went into this.
It's functional, it's beautiful, and it's home. I'm Erin.
I'm there. This is our home.
It's got 51 games in one, and they all look original, so it's Let's load it up and see something life-changing. What? No. No, it can't just be NES games again. The back of the box said it had original games. God damn it. What? There they are. Why? Wait. You're telling me I have to take out the cartridge to play the games? I think I'm supposed to be upset right now, but more or less I think I've just gone fully numb. Well, we gotta start this out the right way, so of course I'm gonna pick Hitting Mices. You know, this one really stood out to me, and I think they wanted it to, mainly because they printed it twice on the back of the box. Oh, complete with Nightmare. Hitting Mices? Mices? What, mice wasn't good enough for you? You wanna hit more? You wanna pluralize the plurals? You can hit more, you're a monster. In this game, you play as a cave girl throwing what seem to be, what is it, beanbags? At mice who are climbing up your wall. Now you gotta hit those mices, but you want to cushion the blow. You don't want them to die from one hit. You want to stop the mice before they curl up in these burrows. Also, it's got this power up that makes them move faster and is impossible to play without. But that's basically it, gameplay-wise. There's nothing else to this game. Alright, next. Exist? Yeah, I've been trying. A good game poses a philosophical question. A masterpiece does it right in the title. Look at that copyright year, 2005-18784. And it's going to be a while till fair use kicks in on this one. No money. Ah, it's a fish game. I definitely got that from the title. This is basically just Feeding Frenzy, except it's got this 8-second loop of music that's driving me crazy. Now, I'm not exaggerating here. I timed it. It's 8 seconds long. Come to think of it, this music's probably enjoyable for one kind of guy. A fish with a 6-second memory span. So I got a philosophical question myself. Why am I still playing this? Alright, what's next? Let's boot up Cute Fish. Oh God! Cute Fish! Where is he? You mean this guy? I don't think you mean this guy. Alright, well, at least we're past that horrible title screen. I see. Yes, I certainly do understand what is happening here. Okay, yeah. Cute Fish. I get it. I don't get it. It's come to my attention that a lot of these games are aquatic themed. This one's called Core Indoor. What a beautiful name she has. Too bad she's gonna lose her pretty face soon because she's going headlong in a goddamn speed light into a bunch of bullshit now. And she's off. And by that I mean she disintegrated. She's dead. And this is End Day with an underscore in the title because that makes sense. Also, we have Danger Zone. Oh, let me tell you about it. What was so appealing about the underwater genre that they had to make this many of them? Is it because it was easier to program, or was it just because 90% of the background was just blue? Next game, Water Fire. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the water. Not so sure about the fire. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes, and I genuinely can't figure out how this one works. I think you're supposed to shoot only one certain color of barrel, green or red. It doesn't matter which one you shoot. The guy on the right always wins. Why? For what reason? We cannot live in a world of chaos! Also, in regular fashion, the sound will cut out at will. And then come back. And then cut back out.
And just like that, it's gone like an angel's kiss.
Next up, Xmas gift. Oh, I just know it's gonna feel like Christmas in here in a minute. Look like Santa's on the lights. Looks like he's got a couple of them bootleg eyes up there. I wonder what he's seeing. I wonder if he can see. Now hang on a sec. Is this game called Xmas Gift or Gift Xmas? Or maybe the title is an equation. Gift times mass equals the theory of happiness? Nah, scratch that. Some dumb idiot probably just don't get English. One Christmas night, evil Cloud Santa had a flight. His temper was not mild. He threw gifts at every man, woman, and child. Hold on, actually, at just one child. Yeah, I'm talking shit like hamsters, bananas, leaded screws that cause brain damage, apparently. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it can't be good. Oh my God! Merry Christmas! You know, at first I was being harsh, but I've come to realize this game is actually very well researched. It recreates the ancient German Christmas time tradition. Viva Abend ist Snow, it's a flying crown, and Fatty got Santa Claus is evil gifts from the sky. It is a great time for Peter and Boots. Okay, let's get out of here before Santa notices. I don't want to get on this guy's bad list. Okay, moving on. talking about Audacity and this thing. That's just the snake from the Jungle Book. That's Khan. We used the same exact snake, except this time it looks like he peed on the rug and got in trouble for it. Bad snake! Bad! You copyright it. I really need to know what's in this game. It's fucking snake. It's fucking shit. It's fucking shit! No, but you know what? I am not leaving until somebody tells me where Audacity fits in all this. I'll just move on to the next game, and then you get through this before I get a goddamn coronary. I'm on. I'm going. Pop Monster has jumped to the next platform. The game. Baby, you don't need to jump. You have your choice of not one, but 3 spiral staircases back there. You don't gotta risk it. It's just this. Over and over. And the music was just this. Over, then over, then over, and next. This one's called Trooper. And, I think the only Trooper I see here was the title screen itself. Hang in, buddy, we're sending backup. In this game, everyone is falling to earth, and it's your job to, murder them all. Press Y and blink around like a wizard. Am I breaking it? Is this breaking it? Please, God, let this be breaking it. This type of game seems to be coming up frequently as well. These, Space Invaders clones. It's not really a shmup, because you're not going anywhere. Things just kind of falling at you. We got Robot, literally the same as Trooper. Archer. You play as a man who throws arrows with his bare hands. I believe we may be missing one of the 2 major ingredients in archery here. Perhaps this is how archery got started. Up there with Exist, getting a bit of philosophy in here. Aether Fighter, just another version of Trooper, except this time you shoot pineapples. And Final Man. That's epic. He's the last one. Except he isn't. Because there's at least 2 or 3 other men over here. You're a liar. Wow, I'm getting fucking tired of this. Oh, and please, don't let me forget the star attraction here. Shooting balloons. Or, excuse me, I'm sorry, I got this wrong. Actually, this is Hootin' Balloons. Another Santa Claus game? Hey, this is the same game as Xmas Gift, except this time Santa's not evil. And the graphics are kind of better, I guess. Hold on a second. Is Xmas Gift a bootleg of Santa Claus? A bootleg inside a bootleg system. What kind of Christopher Nolan Inception level shit is this? I'm wrong, Leo. Okay. We got Brave Bull. At least the title screen looks decent on this one. And hey, I'm a fan of adventure. I'm a brave boy. Not a brave enough boy face? What even is this? When a monster catches you in this game, you give it a bath? Not that you'd even be expected to know that you're doing that, because the panel only shows up for a split second when you get hit. And it's not even you in the picture. It's some blue-head kid in his underwear and a cape. Well, to elaborate, by this game, you have to avoid getting things baths long enough to collect balls long enough to unlock this sword in the center.
Mom?
This little blue guy here can't catch you in the houses or tubes or whatever this is, but the big blue guy can catch you from literally anywhere. Even if the top of his head scrapes you when he's outside of the building and you're inside of the building, he gets you. I'm on a bath, motherfucker. Get us! Wow, that boy was so brave, he sent someone else to get the sword for him. Magical kids! Surprise! It's hell on earth! It's bouncing suicidal fruitless spatula mints! Okay, this one is just called Box's World. Look at his smug son of a bitch. He knows what he's doing. He's like, yeah, it's a game called Box's World. What do you expect? Mary fucking Poppins? You seen the rest of these? And to top it off, it's just a clone of another game on the Sega Genesis called Shove It, where you slide boxes around. Yay! Yeah, I think I remember seeing this one on my TI-83 calculator. The vast majority of the games on this system are puzzle games, and most of them are terrible. There are memory games, stacking games. 2 of the games on here I would classify as lawn care games. Yeah, they would be Radish Field and Lawn Care, a.k.a. cutting the goddamn grass. I don't know, we're all doing these chores. Isn't that what games are supposed to help us avoid doing? Especially when there were other such enticing titles on this console, like Stub Game, as I like to call it. Standing all right, come on, what's next? I'm here for the ride at this point. I'm here till the fat lady sings. All right, we got Germ Killer. We do these well. I'm just so sad. I can't explain it. right when it points left. She goes left when it points right. There's no logic. There is no way out, is there? That's what you're trying to tell me, isn't it? I'm stuck here forever playing your barely functional game. Okay, one of the only playable games in here is called Exploding Robot. Surprise though, it's just constant. I'm getting a little bit out of this thing. I think I gotta take a rest. How about we book a room at the Old Hotel and have a nice na-na-na-na-na? The bosses are really weird too. They're just, I don't even know what they are. What is that, a Roomba?
Each year, Sarah climbs 58,070 steps. That's the height of Mount Everest. Because each day she chooses to take the stairs, at work, at home.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to Bendy and Nightmare Run. Yes, you guys heard that correct. I am playing the actual game. This is the pre-alpha of the game. The media were kind enough to actually send me over an early copy, and they said I could do as many videos as I want. I can play through everything that I want to, and, well, here we are. But, of course, if you guys want to see this game a full series, go with a drop like video down below. Drop a comment saying Bendy, and be subscribed to the channel for more content on this game, because if you guys have been wanting to see gameplay of the game, this is going to be your place to be, because I'm going to be doing as many gameplay videos as I can on this. I really don't know how long it's going to be, so I don't know if it's going to be like one video or multiple. This is, like I said, only the pre-alpha, so I don't know what's going to be in it, but it should be exciting. And also, something that's also very exciting, the Melee actually said I can give away 10 early copies of the game, however I want to. So I think it is, all you gotta do, like some videos, drop like a video down below, drop a comment saying Bendy, and be subscribed to the channel, and that's it, you're entered. I'm gonna go ahead and give them, I'm gonna give them the winners, and they'll go ahead and email you guys, and it'll go like that. So it should be really cool. So if you guys want an early copy of the game, that's how you can actually get one. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. So first of all, we have the episodes here. We have two of them. Bendy Walks the Plank and Bendy in Death and Taxis. So I guess let's just go ahead and start with Bendy Walks the Plank to get into this. Okay, so we're straight into the game here. Oh, this is cool, man. It's like Temple Run. Oh, God. How do we jump? Okay, so you just swipe up the jump. You swipe to the right or to the left to go ahead and, go left or right. All right, cool. Seems simple enough. Oh, this is so crazy. Like, it feels like I'm watching the trailer again. It looks so much simpler to me. Like, the chest guy's coming up behind us. Oh, this is good. All right, we got to we run faster. He's coming up close. Oh, my God. Okay, wait. I got to get all these bacon suits here. Oh, he's roaring. Oh, he just threw something into the sky. What the heck was that? He's shooting the... Oh, no, that's the lava balls or whatever that we saw from before. Oh, no, dodge it. I have a weight in my hand? Okay, what does this do? I pressed it. Oh, you can throw it back at him. It didn't seem to hit him, but you can actually use that on him. Let's throw this back at him, too, whatever that is. Okay, that one actually hit him. 94% looked like. Oh, he got me. Wow, that's difficult. Okay, so if he hits you once, you're dead. That wasn't bad though. For the first try, I mean, that was not good, but it wasn't that bad. Episode failed. It's a sad day, but there's always trying again. Obviously, we have to try again. Let's get back into this. Okay, we got this time, alright? If I can just make sure I dodge everything, I think I gotta, like, I can't worry as much about the bacon soup as I want to. I think we have to, like, miss a few if it means that we survive. So, I'm gonna try to do it this time. Oh, I missed two right there. Dang it. I don't even know if we can actually use the bacon soup either, though, because I don't know if there's a shop yet. Because this is only the pre-alpha, it might just be like this and that's it. So, I don't know, there might be no point to grabbing these, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyways. Oh god, here he comes. Okay, he's right there. He's hot on our tail. And we're gonna go ahead and grab these. Oh, he's shooting. Okay, so he just randomly shoots. Interesting. I wonder if there's a way to like tell where he's gonna shoot or not. Oh my god, he's getting really close. Oh no, here it comes. Okay, we're gonna jump there. It looks like there's a random gap in the wall, or in the hole, or the, whatever the floor. I'm being chased. Hold on. Alright, I gotta use the sword. Let's see. We gotta figure out what these all do. Did that hit him? Oh, it hit him. Perfect. Alright, he's dropping down that thing that's coming from the sky. That's not good. I wonder if you can actually beat this without actually killing him, because it looks like you don't have to hit him. You figure you'll eventually stop running. Dang it, I accidentally jumped over the sword right there. We needed that. Alright, it seems like we lost him for now. He backed off. Perfect. Alright, let's try to grab these while he's doing whatever he's doing back there. Oh, what is that? What are these random black boxes? Oh, okay, I guess he's kill you if you hit them. Dude, this is a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. Whatever, though, we can beat this, guys, alright? There's no stopping us. Not no black boxes are going to stop me, alright? I don't think so. There we go, we're up to 161 cans of soup right now. This is perfect. If we can get to like 200, 300, that'd be incredible. It still says we have a C ranking though. So I'm wondering if we can like, if we hit them more, our ranking will go up, or whatever that is on the right side. But anyways, let's keep going, go ahead and grabbing these soups here, keep moving on, and seeing where this goes. So I really don't know how long this is going to be. Come on, oh, he's coming back again. He's here, he's here. Alright, come on, we're getting, be ready to jump here. Oh my god, he's screaming. This is not good. Keep going, keep going. Oh my god, he's catching up. He gets so unbelievably close. Throw that back at him. Oh my, wait, what? There's three of them. What the heck, dude? He's getting so hard. This is really difficult now. I did not think it was going to be this hard. Okay, we got a few more hits in. Keep throwing the axes back at him. Perfect. Oh god, here comes hits. Oh no. Holy crap, dude. This is so difficult. Throw an axe back at him quick. Okay, we got him with that hit. We still have a C ranking though. What the heck? How do we get a better ranking in this game? It gets scary though, because he throws it in multiple spots. You have to like dodge multiple hits. Okay, he backed off again. So I think this is like the gist of this level though. He'll show up, and then you have to hit him, and then he'll disappear again, and then you just keep going until you eventually guide him, or you eventually kill him. So I'm hoping we'll be able to kill him. I have no idea though if it's even possible. Because like I said, this is the pre-alpha. No one else is playing this right now except for like the people who have it. So there's no walkthrough except for these. So I've just got to go and learn myself basically. Right, come on, grab this right here. Perfect. Oh god, this, I don't know if that's a little jump right there or maybe like a glitch, but it looks like I'm supposed to jump over that. So I just keep doing it. I don't want to risk it here. I'm gonna try, oh, we're at 364 bacon soups. Alright, he should become it. There he is. He's showing up right now. Alright, so we gotta make sure we land every hit on him this time. I want to see if that'll actually take him down or maybe give me a better ranking. I just got all those bacon soups. Alright, this is gonna be difficult here though. He's gonna be doing multiple attacks here and it's gonna be hard. I'm guessing he probably gets harder every time he shows up the farther you get. So this should be interesting. Oh my god. Dang it, I didn't even get that attack though. Let's throw that back at him. Oh my god, that did, wait, it said 23. Is that his health or, oh god, god. Oh, it's close. Alright, I got this, wait, oh, I got him. We defeated him. Yes, we did it. 421 bacon soup and almost 1,500. What the, wait, we didn't win. Oh, I think this is the win. Yeah, this is the end. We're getting all the bacon soup right now. Perfect. Grab all that, grab all this. Oh my, I wonder if it's possible to grab all of those. It doesn't seem like it, but I do want to try. Now we can't. Well, it looks like at the end you kind of grab all these bacon soup and you win. And there we go, we defeated the boss. Now what happens now? Episode complete. You beat the boss. We walked away with 475 bacon soup. And let's get back to the menu here. Okay, so yeah, like I said before, I'm guessing because this is the pre-alpha, there's currently no place to actually spend the bacon soup. But I mean, obviously, in the main game, there'd probably be like a shop, like it showed. You can remember my trailer breakdown. There was some sort of a shop there. So I'm guessing there's gonna be something like that in the main game. But yeah, that's it now. So wait, I'm actually curious though, because if you land every attack on him, I'm wondering if you can kill him faster, or if you don't have any attacks, you just endlessly go on. Because I can see that happening, and if that's the case, then you can just get like infinite bacon soup by just continuously running. But I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into Bendy and Death and Taxis. This is the final chapter. Oh wow, no, that's it. 4 episodes at launch. Bendy and Nightmare Run will launch with 4 episodes and more will be released released throughout 2018 and future updates. So will we be able to play this one? Oh, no, you can't. Okay, so it looks like that's it for the pre-alpha, which, that's not bad. I mean, obviously, this is one. Like, I never thought I'd be able to play the game this early, but, so wait, the 4th launch, and it's coming in 2018. And I think they said before Chapter 4, too, so that's pretty crazy. All right, well, let's go ahead and give him one more game of this, then. I guess we'll try to not attack him. I do want to see, and I would like to go back and see if we like land every attack on him, if he could die faster, or maybe we get like a bonus for that. But I don't know. Let's just try just leaving him alone, I guess. Because last time we took him on 4 phases and then we won. All right, here he comes. Or we can try landing every attack on him. I don't know how I want to play this out here, but I actually not even. Why am I even giving these baby suits? Because there's no point in getting them like I should, but whatever. I'll grab them anyways. All right, here comes the attacks. These first few attacks are kind of difficult. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, here comes the big one, stand left. All right, we're good. All right, so, oh, wow, he already hit me. Dang, that is tough. All right, and then we get eaten alive. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I like to have happen to me, game. Yeah, I love to be eaten alive. All right, we got to replay that again. All right, let's go back in. Man, I was really looking forward to doing that Death by Taxis one, too. But wait, we're in a different spot, aren't we? Yeah, this is a different, like, spawn point. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure we didn't spawn here last time. Yeah, so that's interesting. You actually have different spawn points, too. Alright, that's pretty cool. Now we're on the beach, which is like halfway through the previous map we were playing on. Or it's the same map, you know what I mean. We're about halfway through now. Alright, well, he's coming up faster. Let's see if we can get some speed going. Oh my god, here he comes. Here comes the attack.
What?
This guy, I'm thinking. Oh, yep, here it comes. Alright. Oh, okay, we got 2 attacks here. I'm gonna throw this axe back at him. See, it says 86%, but I don't understand. What? Are you kidding me? It lasts for that long if you hit it. Like, even if you dodge the initial attack, if you still get hit by it after that, you still die. What? That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess we gotta make sure we dodge that now. See, look, now we're on a different spawn point. Actually, no, we just got off the ship. Alright, I'm going crazy, guys. I don't know. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's see if we can win this. Also, the rank is still at C. Even when we won, they never really passed C. So, I guess either that hasn't been added into the game yet, which is probably what it is, or maybe there's something you have to do to be able to, like, get a higher rank. I have no idea. Because you figure maybe the more bonus you got, the higher your rank
Bye, I need to charge my DS.
something that time, it still didn't really go up. There we go, dodge, dodge. Ooh, man, when he does these fast attacks, man, he is scary. Alright, we're gonna try to hit every item on him here. Oh, no! Okay, I got it. Okay, so if you throw it immediately, you can actually get that item right there. I thought I was gonna be too late for it, but no, we got it. Alright, throw this back at him. Oh, I gotta get this one. Okay, perfect. We're doing damage, man. We're doing a lot of damage. No, I pressed it. Oh my god, he didn't throw it. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. We missed one of the items, and we missed another, and I ran in the back. This is hard, man. If you want to land, like, every attack, and you want to try to kill him as fast as possible, it makes it where you gotta, like, focus on him, but also focus where you're running. So it adds, like, a lot of challenge to the game. And now we're at a different spawn point. Alright, this is the one from the first time we played, I think. Alright, here he comes. Oh my god, dude. I'm so excited for this game, though, man. Like, seeing that there's still gonna be 4 other chapters, it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm excited to be able to play through this and, like, experience all the new boss fights and probably the new characters that will be in this game. I'm hoping they add, like, you know, besides Alex, Angel, and Boris, and of course Bendy, I'm hoping they add, like, some other new characters, too. So that'd be really exciting. Alright, come on, dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. Okay, I didn't jump right there and I didn't die. Okay, cool. So that's not an actual jump. It just looks like one for some reason. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Alright, quick, 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 get this axe. Throw it immediately. Grab that. Yes, I'm getting all the items. Throw it. Grab this one. Yes, we got it. Throw it immediately. Oh my god, okay. I just remember to throw it. Oh no, dodge. No, I gotta get this. What? Okay, you guys saw that, right? I dodged that. I jumped over it. What hit me? It must have been that, but that's crazy. Man, we already died right there. That was going well, too. We hit him with like 4 or 5 attacks. That was not bad for what we were doing. Alright, well, let's try this again. Let's see if we can hopefully beat it this time without dying. Alright, I just want to beat him with like every attack landing and see if we can beat him faster than normal, but I have no idea. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab all these suits. Here he comes. Nice and slow now. Nice and slow. And I'm also wondering if other, like, items, if they do better, like, damage. Because currently they have this, like, percentage, and it looks like that, that alcohol or booze, whatever you want to call it, it looks like that does, like, 85% to it, and the sword does, like, a different amount. So it looks like different items do different amounts of damage. Also, another thing is, if you want to get items, you gotta dodge, like, you gotta make sure that you're... What? Okay, I don't understand that. He shoots it in the area, but it'll follow you, like, it's really kind of hard. copies of this game, so obviously it's free, but if you want to get the game early, go ahead, like I said, drop a like and down below, drop a comment saying Benji, and be subscribed to the channel, and we were simply in here, and that is it. Now, I'm so excited for full release here. My initial thoughts on the pre-alpha, that was fun. I think this is going to be just a blast to play through. Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. I think that when you have the shop, when you have possibly new characters, when you have new episodes, everything like that, there's going to be a lot of content here to go ahead and go through and play through over and over and over.
This is a scene from that new Skittles Super Bowl ad that they're only showing to one single person. I'm kind of wondering that myself.
Exclusive the remote. Taste the remote.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft video. Now, it's been a little while since we've been on this map. I took a little bit of a break from the series for about, like 4 days. If you even want to call that a break, though. But basically, though, we're finally back on this map, and I figured let's go ahead and start things off with a bang once again by building some brand new sections in the pizzeria. But before we get to that, of course, if you guys want to see what's game, remember to drop a like video down below. Comment, saying Minecraft. Please subscribe for sales more content like this. But yeah, of course, like I said in the last video, I did that test where we tested out if you guys all like the video, and you all drop a comment saying anything, if the video would get more views and more people would find it, and it really did work. So of course, I'm going to remind you guys once again, if you guys really do enjoy this series, don't forget to drop a like and video down below. Like I said, just drop a comment saying anything. It really does go a very, very long way, and I greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get into this series, like I said. So, I was actually reading through some of your comments, because if you guys remember, like a few episodes ago, I said if you guys have any recommendations for what I should build in this place, let me know, and what I'll do is I'll build it, and I'll assign the side of what I decide to build, and I'm going to have your name on it. So, like I said, like if you guys told me to build the office, or told me I'd put a sign here, put your name on it, and it would be like right here or in here somewhere. So, I thought it was a cool idea, and I got a lot of recommendations, and well, the one I decided to go with was from, let me actually look, okay, so it's from Deegan Bodell. I might be saying your name wrong, it's kind of far away, but he said, I recommend that you should make the safe room with the Springtrap suit. And then he said, he made like an edit, he said, I'm kind of thinking of the one from the Silver Eyes, if y'all Finance Freddy's fans read of that. So, unfortunately, I didn't finish the Silver Eyes. It actually came out, wow, this reminds me, that came out like, what, a year, maybe 2 years ago? It's actually crazy how long it's been since that actually came out. But, I didn't read it, so I don't really know what he's talking about, or I didn't finish it, I should say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to build my own interpretation of the Forgotten Room with Springtrap in it. So, obviously, when we have the Forgotten area, we're going to go all the way down here, because, you know, this is where the Forgotten animals are. Speaking of Forgotten animals, are these guys still here? Okay, yes, they are. I can't wait till they release the new models. I'm going to put them right in here with these guys. I might actually make them a new area, I don't know. So, we could use this side, or we can have Springtrap have his own area, because, you know, he's Springtrap, I feel like he should. So we're going to build this out, and since this is the Forgotten area, like I told you guys, this thing cannot be anywhere near this level. We're going to build as far down as we can. I feel like it's only right, because like I said, he is Forgotten. You know, no one's supposed to know. Oh, wait, we're not even, look at how far up we are. Now that I think about it, you know what? Okay, let's do this. Instead of doing that, because that's going to take forever, let's go ahead and put that there for right now. Let's cover this up like so. Go ahead and cover that up. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it lead to, oh wow, this leads straight outside. Okay, yeah, that's not change the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go down like this. And for right now, well, we're going to put a ladder down because we're nowhere near the bottom floor. I thought we were close to the bottom floor, but I forgot. We're still in this mountain. We have a lot to go to get to the bottom. So he's really going to be far down. He's really going to be forgotten. Oh my god. I think he's like halfway there. No, he's not. He's so oh my god, he's gonna be so far down underground. Wow, okay, I did not realize it was gonna be this deep. Wow, okay, whatever. Let's keep doing it though. We're gonna make him this far down. We're gonna have to put like a ladder here. We're gonna really do one, but just for, you know, the sake of realism. Okay, another cave. Are you kidding me? Wow. This is crazy how far up we actually were. Wow, what is that? There's something, maybe like a bat in here. I don't want to get lost. Let's try to get back over here. Okay, so right here is where we started. Let's go ahead and build gonna cover this up and then cover this up. I don't want any random caves because then we're gonna get like creepers that just spawn down here and it's gonna be freaky and zombies. And I'm not looking for that. Okay, so cover that up and then back to building we go. Oh my, we finally hit gravel. Okay, that's a good sign, right? Maybe? Where's the bedrock at? How the heck, dude? How far can this possibly go? I know we're on creative, but I know it still has an ending. Okay, here's the lava. You would think he would actually be by like lava, now that I think about it. Is that plating that over there? What the hell? But yeah, you would think he would kind of be in an area like this, but nah, I'm just gonna stick to my plan here. Build it straight down. We want him to be gone in the darkness, not the lava beside him. Even though it looks cool. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Should I leave over here finally? Okay, oh, I forgot. We're at I forgot we're in creative where you can just dig straight down to nothingness, which it would be cool to have him in here, but I don't think that's possible. Actually, let's try this here. Oh god, no fly. Oh, that could have been bad. Okay, so let's try this. Can I actually build? Oh, you can't. Okay, it would be cool to have like this effect around him. But also, let me know in the comments down below. Should I leave him in the lava area, or should I put him down here? Drop a comment saying lava if you guys think lava, and then drop a comment saying, you know, here if you think here. But I'm feeling here. I mean, I think this is cool. It's really like down and forgotten, and it's dark and creepy. Up there, it's more, you know, bright and hot because there's lava. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, in the comment section down below. It's going to take all this. Oh my god, it's so scary playing down here. You fall down there. I don't even know if we can come back from that. I think I'd have to like restart the whole server. I have no idea. Maybe that was like an endless fall and we would just continuously fall forever. We should leave this open here, so if he falls in there, he just dies. I don't know, that would be kind of cool actually, but I'm gonna cover it for right now, because I'm not trying to fall in here. Okay, so this is supposed to be Screenshot's Forgotten Room, so what we're gonna do is, we'll make it like this size. It probably needs to be like one more up, if I'm guessing. I think Screenshot is pretty tall. I don't really know what his model looks like in this game, now that I think about it. I hope, yeah, he's gotta have a model in this game. There's no way he doesn't, but I, for some reason, just can't remember what it looks like. This actually looks really cool, though. I love this, like, this bedrock. It makes it look a lot, like, darker. Oh, look! Yeah, the bedrock gives it that effect, too! Like, down there, you see, like, the sparks, or the, you know, like, the dust in the air? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we have that. Let's go ahead and get our voice spring tracker. Wait, what is this? Custom. Oh, I forgot. I actually downloaded the creator of the mod. I downloaded his mod. I couldn't figure out how to get to work, so I'm still gonna ask him about it. But I did because I downloaded his like custom set. He gave me this stuff. I don't know what any of this is, but I don't know. It looks cool. I don't know if that's just like the game updated now I have it or what. But I get some random stuff in here now. Okay, anyways, let's go back to miscellaneous. Let's go ahead and see if we can find where would be. Plush trap is right there. We have spring trap, spring bonnie, shadow bonnie, now I forgot. Mini monster Rachel. There's just so many animatronics. Starlight. Okay, no, tormented. He's gotta be up here then, further up. Come on. There's such a huge list. There we go, spring trap. Okay, so we have spring trap right here. We're gonna go ahead and put him right here. Let's see how tall he is. Okay, so he can definitely fit in here. Oh, that is so creepy, dude. He's just like all the way down here by himself in this weird room. It would actually, oh, you know what would be cool? Dang it. I wish we could do it, but like, okay, so like I said, like down here, you guys know how it has like this effect that you kind of see the floor? I want to do that up here. Like, I wish I could open up windows, like have us be surrounded by darkness. Now, I know we can't do that, but it would be really cool. But I'm wondering if we could do it by the, oh, we could though. Now that I think about it, we could definitely do this. Okay, so wait, we have the glass right here. So what I could do is, let's see, yep, oh, that's gonna be freaky. It's like you're like, it's like another universe beneath us. Oh my god, okay, let's not fall. It's a little scary. But yeah, it's like a whole other universe beneath us. That is freaky, dude. I love this so far. Alright, good idea. Good idea, whoever said this. I can't remember what his name. Deegan, even though you didn't mention this whole part about the bedrock and stuff, just the fact that you gave me this simple idea is really cool because now we're able to make it into this, which is awesome. Okay, so Spring Trap, unfortunately, since it's daytime, he's not really moving around. So he might actually fall to, like, nothingness down there. I actually kind of want to do that. I want to see if he'll die, or does he just endlessly fall? Like, I want to see what this is all about down here, because I've never actually tested it. Okay, so there we go, and let's see. Oh, oops, sorry, buddy. There you go. Alright, or you can just not fall. Maybe I can push him. Come on, get down there. There we go. Oh, there he goes. Oh my god. There, he's gone. He's gone, just like that. That is... Wait, what is that over there? This is freaky, dude. This is really weird. It feels like I'm in like the ocean and like something is just gonna come out of the darkness and eat me or something. Oh, that's so freaky. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Okay, so this will be his area. Unfortunately, since I killed that one, I kind of have to get him back again. He should be it right here. And yeah, I think this is really it for his area. Because like I said, with most of the other areas, you know, you have to add like lights and stuff like that. But this is supposed to be like Springtrap's forgotten kind of area here, so there's really not supposed to be anything here. Now you guys are telling me I should add vines to the wall. Let me see if I can find those. I know there's vines in the game, but I didn't realize you could actually use them. So wait, these are saplings. No, oh, vines. There we go. Perfect. Okay. The other thing I was looking for was the redstone. No. Was it the redstone quartz? No, here it is. Just redstone in general. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this stuff is we're gonna go ahead and put it all over the walls like so. Now I wonder if we can. Oh no, wait. You can't put this. Oh, this stuff's gonna leave on the floor. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and cover it in vines then all the way. I really do need to go back to the other areas though and cover those areas in vines too because what they can't connect to each other. Alright, whatever. Not a big deal. So basically though, it just makes the place look older. I like it. It looks really cool. I like how they connect and everything like that too. It's actually really cool though. Yeah, it does definitely match this area. Alright, so there we go. Cover all that. We don't want to cover everything because it's kind of like a little too restraining, but we definitely gotta get. Oh, you can't get the ceiling. Dang it! It grows onto the ceiling, but we can't actually put it on there. Alright, well I mean this is cool. And this area is actually really nice. I will say like when I picture an area where Springtrap should be, you know, forgotten, left behind, you know, to torture basically. This is kind of what I think of. This area where he's just down here for eternity and there's nowhere he can go. I'm gonna look, let's see if there's anything else maybe I'm missing. I could put like some redstone block around, but nah. Let's see, what else do we have? Cobwebs. Okay, that can work. Let's see, anything else we can put on the walls? Let's see, no. I don't really see anything too crazy. Large fern, no. Painting without it. Some bad painting of it. Okay, so wait, let's put some cobwebs up. Oh, there we go. I'll get stuck in these, so yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some cobwebs kind of around everything, like that, so just so they're not too much in the way. Actually, that's kind of too many cobwebs. So it's kind of like evenly spaced out around the area, like so. And yeah, there we go. That actually looks cool. God, it's so awesome. I love this idea. Okay, now obviously because Deegan, if I remember correctly that being your name, he told us about this. He gave us the idea and everyone uploaded it. We're gonna go ahead and go all the way back up here. Look, this just shows you how far out we actually are. That's crazy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put a sign. Oh, I can't put it there. Okay, wait, let's get the sign out first. I'm wondering if I can put it. I'm gonna throw that away. Okay, so we put it on like a wall. Oh, we can. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Deegan on here. So Deegan. Oh, that's not how to spell it. I gotta look at his comment. Looks like he can barely hear me right now. Like his name. If I'm not mistaken, that's how you spell it. So Deegan Modell, thank you for that. Thank you for the idea. And there we go. So his name is now on the wall right here. So every time we go down here, we'll be able to see that he is the one that gave me the idea. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below because if I end up using it in a video, then obviously I'm going to credit you guys and it should be pretty cool. Now we also need to do the ladder. I wish there was other types of ladders because that would be really cool. I kind of feel like we shouldn't even put a ladder though because I guess it doesn't really get like a need, but I mean, who would actually come down here while taking the ladder? You would be down here for years. It would take forever. Let's see. I guess we could do it though. Let's see. How long would it take though? I'm just gonna go like this and just kind of put random ladder spots because like it's supposed to be forgotten anyways. So like let's say the ladder is like slowly deteriorated and it's just slowly been falling apart. So there we go. So the ladder is kind of here, but it's also kind of not. I mean, if I was like if I didn't have the ability to fly, I could still easily come down here because
Pac-Man's eyes.
night, eh? Oh, fuck.
I died.
Dad.
Back on at a further point like that, and keep doing that until we eventually
I'm gonna put on some music so I can get the dishes done, okay?
Do it on your phone.
No, I'm doing it on the TV. Where's the remote? Thank you. That is really shit. Cold, see?
Mom, I'm bored.
I am too, very bored.
I just want to watch a movie.
Yeah?
So you want me to kill a tree?
Yeah, it keeps growing and mess up my satellite signal, so I figured you could use your little chopper and help me out.
This is not a chopper. This is the Dark Reaper of Souls, forged in Hades and cooled in rare sticks.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you stupid ass thing.
Are you referring to me?
No. Why would I ever say that about you?
Because I feel like you would. Because I feel like you would.
No. Mommy would never say that about you.
Yeah. Why does this guy sound like? Why does Pac-Man sound like Link in this game? Yeah. At least least my DS is louder than your TV.
Yep. I'm bored.
Yum, yum, yum.
Hi.
I got so many points.
Sing it.
I don't know anymore. My answer is more. Same. That's right. I don't know. What the heck? Did I just find a secret? Come on. I never knew this song was about war. I thought it was about sandcastles.
No. Oh, the Civil War.
Cause you know me, I always think about sandcastles. Mom, what game shall I play? What game shall I play? Chuck E. Cheese's, Scribble Nuts, Harry Potter, Ultimate NES Remix, Wall-E, Lego City, Pac-Man, SpongeBob, or Mickey Mouse, and
Wall-E. Wall-E.
Wall-E?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I like them.
Why not Lego City?
Okay, yeah, I like that too.
But I haven't played Wall-E in a long time, and why is this still live?